Well, hi guys, welcome to IncubateVegas. My name is Roxana. So a little bit about the program. IncubateVegas provides business development and startup incubation services for the first-time entrepreneurs and disadvantaged small businesses in Clark County, Nevada. Our mission is to empower local entrepreneurs to build scalable, high-growth companies and equip them with the tools and skills necessary to scale their ventures to the next level. So location. We are here on Mondays. Location may change. Wednesday, I think we're going to be at CSN, correct?
Yes.
We do.
And they will receive they should have received an email about that.
You should have received an email about that. Wednesdays, because it's our mentor days and we get a lot more people. Our mentors are in person, and trust me, they are worth it. You're going to love them. They're very valuable here. So for Wednesdays, which are mentor days, we will be at CSN, at least this Wednesday, I know for sure. There's an email that went out. Because we have a large class, well, just keep an eye on your emails because we actually may update all of the sessions. I'm not sure yet. But because we have a very large class, I think we're at about over 300 that have registered. We do encourage everybody to please join virtually when able. As you can see, there's not a lot of space in this building, but we are working on that, so just keep track of your emails. Program conclusion, demo day on March 7th and 8th. The program concludes with a 7-minute pitch at public demo day. Pitching at demo day is required for graduation of the program. This is me with my makeup and my hair done. So my name is Roxana. I have experience in both public and private sectors. What that means is I've worked for the city of Las Vegas as well as big corporations that are not the city of Las Vegas. So, and I have a background in IT, operations strategy, project management, and I am your class facilitator for some sessions. You have somebody that's way better than me, I promise. Her name is Maggie. We'll get to her intro in a second. I have lived here for 18 years, so I am very invested in our community. I've done a lot with StartUpNV and other different organizations like Southern Nevada Health District, Southern Nevada, what was the other one? Public housing, different things like that. So my goal or one of my passions is trying to get not only the resources for people that need it, but also trying to help diversify our income. Maggie Saline, who is our chief of operations, she is way better at this than I am. And trust me, you'll see more of her than you will. Thank God for that. Maggie is our chief of operations for StartUpNV. She is, StartUpNV is Nevada statewide business incubator and accelerator. Maggie has seen hundreds of pitch decks and heads the deck assessment team. She has been involved with startups for decades in support in roles, leadership roles. In support roles and leadership roles. Prior industries include aviation, computer education, and gourmet food in marketing and project management roles. She is also probably one of the very few experts on TAM Samsung. That's a whole other thing that you guys will learn at some point, but trust me, if you ever are wondering what the details are, people seek her out to try to figure out how that works. So here are two of your mentors, Amanda and Steve Goodall. Yes, they are married. Yes, they are absolutely wonderful. So Steve Goodall is a serial entrepreneur and consultant renowned for scaling businesses and founding startups. Unlike most business consultants, he takes a top-down approach. In tech, he cut costs substantially while boosting revenue, and in retail, he reduced waste and increased turnover significantly. His past ventures include founding a broadband company, revitalizing financial firms, and turbocharging a luxury auto detailing business. His upcoming book, Stop Fixing the Problem, dives into areas to help companies learn how to reach their goals by identifying opportunities, driving growth, and executing startup operations. Amanda Goodall. Amanda merges executive resume writing with strategic consultancy, leveraging over 2 decades of cross-industry experience. She founded the Job Check in 2004, aiding 25,000 clients and aligning their ambitions with fulfilling careers. After training 2,000 executives, Amanda has refined the leadership skills of talents from world-class firms. From world-class firms, and focuses a lot of her knowledge in helping companies hire the right talent for expansion. Over the years, she has been honored to write impactful speeches for high-profile individuals in events, and her strategic companies have uplifted brand narratives across various sectors. On to our next slide. Okay, Noah and Ken. So Noah Carson specializes in optimizing internal business operations throughout the customer journey, enabling startups to scale efficiently. He has over a decade of operations and sales experience in the clean energy sector and received his MBA from UC Berkeley. Ken Evans. Ken Evans currently serves as community programs advisor for NYS firm within the consulting division. In this position, he seeks through his outreach and education efforts to make startup and emerging company founders aware of resources, contacts, and entrepreneur ecosystem that is accessible via the startup network. Prior to joining the NYS firm, he regularly worked with small, diverse businesses to connect with resources in his role as a president of the Urban Chamber of Commerce. Jamie Armour. Armour is friendly and creative startup mentor with a passion for helping others succeed. Raised in an entrepreneurial family and married to a serial entrepreneur, she brings a wealth of personal experience to her work. A former preschool teacher and short-term business owner, she is also a proud mom of a 1-year-old and currently studying art at the University of Las Vegas. With the bubbly personality, she loves connecting with and supporting others. Nathaniel Armour. Nathaniel's journey spans from Australia's Daintree forest to Nevada's desert, driven by a passion for exploration and innovation. Over the past decade, he has evolved from software engineer at Active Track, Jet Fuel, and founder of Henry Meds, where he led growth from 0 to 1,000 employees in under 3 years. His work has revolutionized industries from petabyte scale analytics to online healthcare, extending lives through accessible weight loss medications. Now he invests in the next generation of founders, supporting ventures ranging from eco-friendly products to cutting-edge AI infrastructure. Listen, I have respect for Nathaniel. I heard that the world's deadliest animals live in Australia, so that's a thing. David Yokin. David is the director of ANMP, or Amplified by A&M, helping clients accelerate top-line growth through the creation of new ideas and experiences, leveraging a combination of design, AI, strategy, consulting. He brings experience in supply chain, product management, and financial modeling and more. So these are your mentors. This is why it's very important that you guys come to the mentor sessions. You have a wide range of people that have different expertise and different things that are very valuable to the growth and the development of your business, and kind of understanding where you want to go in your business. Okay, so you're invited to join IncubateVegas. You should have received this email already. It's for Disco. Disco is how you will do different, homework. Disco is how you do your homework. And there's also a board on there that we want you guys to post on. If you have not received the email for Disco, Andrew, who is standing right there, Andrew at StartUpNV.org, right there, is the guy you need to go to. Please email him and let him know that you have not received your Disco registration email. So this is how Disco works. Your learning sessions are here. And this is what, basically it looks like.
Yeah.
And then, Andrew, do you want to take
Do you want me to walk through? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi guys, this is Andrew. I'm sure you see my name spamming with emails and Disco posts. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Just a little run through Disco. So you guys should have received an email invite that looks something like this, as what Sean said. If not, I dropped my email, in the chat, or anyone in person. Just feel free to talk to me afterwards and we'll solve it. So when you go to Disco, it will look like this. And to access the IncubateVegas course that you're in, you'll click on Learning. I believe in the app, it does not say Learning, but it will have this little book icon that is on the screen right now. And once you click on that, I have more courses in here than you guys will, but just click on the one that says IncubateVegas Spring 2025. And then there is a variety of drop downs there. Events will show you when we are hosting the classes. Curriculum is going to be assignments that we pass out in class So you guys who are here can take a look at it later if you want, or people online who are not in person can receive the homework. Feed, that is where I'll be posting general, hey guys, we're meeting at this time, or any updates, things like that, so just look out for general updates there. Although you'll also receive emails when I post there. And finally, we have a couple of chats, the hashtags. Feel free to go in there, introduce yourself, talk to our mentors. And I believe that, oh, here is the app. So if you see on the very bottom of the screen, the second icon from the left is the book. That is where you'll go to access the code. I think that is all about Disco. All right, thank you, Roshana. And again, if you guys have any questions about it, just shoot me an email, andrew@startupnv.org. I'll put it in the chat again. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Andrew. Okay, so we are going to have a few of you guys, well, there's a few of you guys in here, introduce yourselves. So the four of you in the classroom want to get together and do a quick intro of each other, or introduce yourselves to each other. Everybody online, please go ahead, drop in your chat, introduce yourself, say hello, maybe the name of your business if you have one. We'll take a minute to do that, and then I'm gonna ask a few people to unmute, and a few people in the room if they would like to introduce themselves to everybody online as well as the room too. Okay. Introduce themselves, give us a quick, I think I've written a statement already, maybe a sentence of describing what your business is. We'll take a few people here there. Do we want to start in the room?
Sure.
Yeah, can everybody hear Fred? Oh, I gave away his name, sorry.
So my name is Fred, and this is a business that I am scaling up. It's called the Ultimate Cat Toy. It's an interactive cat toy that we have launched about 2 years ago. And like I said, we're looking to scale, to grow, and to gain investment.
Nice to meet you, Fred. Okay, do we want to take somebody online? Anthony, I see Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, CCSD Anthony? That's not your name.
How you doing?
Good.
Yes, as you can see, CCSD. I do fire suppressions for CCSD, and I'm here to learn how to start. I want my business partner and I want to start a tap room, craft beer tap room.
Oh, my boyfriend would like you. He likes beer. Well, welcome, Anthony. Thank you for introducing yourself. We want to take somebody else in the room. Do we have the mic?
Sorry, I put that.
Oh, okay, no problem. Let's take somebody else online. Is it Belle Thompson, maybe? I see Belle. You just heard your camera.
Go for it. Better learn how to talk.
Hi everyone, my name is Allie, and very excited to be here. Thank you very much for having this wonderful opportunity. I'm in my very early stages of running my business. I'm originally from Bulgaria, but I spent quite a long time in the US. My very first job as a teenager was at a bus factory. So moving to Las Vegas, I've identified that there isn't anything that is close to my experience on the East Coast, and I just want to bring this experience to Las Vegas. And I don't know what my business would be called, but it's something like budget more, and I'm super excited. It should be. I'm not much, by the way. You're right. But here. But this is the excitement that we want. So we're at the beginning, and like you, a lot of people are also in the beginning of the journey. They have an idea. They don't know where to start, where to go next, or what even their business is called. But this is why we're here. We're here to help you figure it all out. Okay. Do we want to go to somebody online?
Yeah, why not?
We should have Maggie introduce herself at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a volunteer online who wants to introduce themselves.
Hey, I could go. Not sure if anyone can hear me.
Yeah, we got you,
How's it
Matthew.
going? Awesome. My name is Matt. I'm developing a digital marketing service. I've been freelancing for about 2 years, so here to really niche down my service and focus on something more specific.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
We're very happy to have you. We're gonna take somebody else from in the room and then we'll take one person online and we'll get back onto my boring.
Good evening. My name is Annabelle Baldwin. My business name is Product of Grace. It's basically organic body care brand that is looking to change the way we see the things we use daily. And my background is in nursing, so I'm pretty excited to learn as much as I can with this class. Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining, Annabelle. I love your lipstick color. Remind me to figure out what color it is later. Okay.
My name is Olivia LeGrand, and I am a life clarity coach, so I help my clients navigate grief in the different forms that it shows up, whether it's loss of a loved one or loss of a relationship. So we create a plan to move forward.
Well, welcome. You were not all set, aren't you? Okay, I guess we will get started back on my presentation, although I would love to get to know everybody a little bit better. I'm excited to meet you all at some point in person. All right, okay, so our program schedule, going from idea to business and entrepreneurial journey, that is today at 6 p.m. That's where we're at. Business model design and mentor session. So first hour is the business model design, and then the last hour will be your mentor session.
There's more info on that later in the deck.
There's more info on that later in the deck. Knowing your customers is February 3rd, which is a Monday, so no mentorships or no mentorship that day. Mentors are just on Wednesdays, just FYI. Understanding your market and mentor session is February 5th. Midpoint check-in is the 10th. Legal strategy and indie formation plus the mentor session is the 12th. Pitch decks 101 and mentor sessions the 19th. Pricing strategy is the 24th. Sales financials and mentor sessions the 26th. Supply chain March 3rd, and then pitch practice.
Can you tell them this is all in disco?
Oh, this is also all in disco. Andrew wanted me to tell you that.
Thank you.
And just so you guys are aware, a lot of these we have guests that are experts in this field coming in that will talk you through different things. Take the time to ask questions as the speakers come in and share the information with you and go through a lot of these topics. That's what they're here for. And they're all really amazing. So the speakers at the end normally share their information in case you have more questions, but we didn't have time for you to contact them directly as well. Okay, the entrepreneurial lifestyle. So you want to be an entrepreneur. So things to think about, right? What is your idea of being an entrepreneur? What about being a business owner excites you? Describe your goals and the life cycle you intend to live, or the lifestyle, sorry, you intend to live. What characteristics do you observe in successful entrepreneurs? Okay, so we have a few different, or we have enough people to pair in here. Go ahead and write down what your answers to these questions are, and then we're going to pair you off to discuss in the room. For people online, if you want to start sharing your answers to these questions in the chat, please feel free. We'll have some volunteers. I won't call anybody out this time, I promise. But we'll have some volunteers to go ahead and share as well. Maybe 4 or 5 volunteers if you in the room, if you online. Okay, let's start with somebody online. Does anybody online want to share their answers to these questions? Please feel free to unmute yourself.
So,
I'll share.
Priyank already answered in the chat, so you can share.
An entrepreneur to me is like a business-minded worker because you're always constantly working, but you're running a business at the same time.
Hey, good evening. Being an entrepreneur to me is having the flexibility and time to spend with your family, not being tied down to a 9.
For me, being an entrepreneur, it's as much as I want to say it doesn't tie you down to a 9 to 5. In the beginning, you will be putting in a lot of work. You will be wearing a lot of hats, but also the beauty about being an entrepreneur is building something. It's building something and possibly solving a problem, because it comes down to being able to solve a problem, a need for your clients, hence why you're offering them that service and them being able to in turn, purchase whatever the service or product you're selling. So for me, I think it's fulfilling a need, but also building something. To me, it's about building and creating something. Yes, eventually you will get the flexibility that you want and the financial freedom. But my first thought about being an entrepreneur is not freedom from 9 to 5. As a matter of fact, yes, you're not working 9 to 5. You're most times working 48 hours a day. That's to me what being an entrepreneur. That's the first thing I think about when I think about being an entrepreneur.
Hey, thank you. And I absolutely agree with you. That is 100% what I intend to do in the beginning. But the end goal throughout the process is to, ultimately be happy, run a business that can, run on its own with the right leadership in place, and allowing myself to have the freedom is the end goal, while maintaining the business and exploring other avenues of income while earning from the main business.
Hello there. My name is Karen. To answer that last question, what characteristics do you observe in successful entrepreneurs? I would say learning from failure and being willing to move forward.
Yeah. These are all good examples. I think this resonates with a lot of people and a lot of people that are not only in this classroom, but other, people that will watch it eventually online. We do have a YouTube channel, just FYI, in case you ever want to watch any of the other sessions we've had in the past. Sorry, that was my shameless plug. Whatever.
There we go. Okay, so to me, the idea of being an entrepreneur is someone who relentlessly pursues their business idea.
Yeah, I agree. So listening to all of these responses, I'm assuming for most of you it's either a, oh yeah, get that, if you haven't heard it before, or if it's a, oh yeah, that's exactly how I feel too, and it's already on my list. I am.
Here, give me
You'd
one
be
sec.
surprised at how many people feel the same way you do, and that's a part of this session, right? Being in the same room, or this program, being in the same room as other people, or in a program as other people that are going through the same journey that you are. For the same reasons, whether that's financial freedom, whether that's generational wealth, whether that's just you have a really good fudge idea and it's just you see a need. I'll be one of your customers. But okay. Help.
Oh, sorry.
Taking the leap, right timing in your value proposition. What makes now the right time? What makes a business, and what makes my idea valuable?
Roxana, we're having it. Can you give us a 10-second? We're having an audio issue we're trying to fix.
Okay. If you want to bring lunch to class. Oh, God. I definitely wouldn't say no to that. One guy brought cheesecake. And when he brought cheesecake, I think that he was the head of the class. So you are now our I will be your helper. I will even pass it out for you.
Let me interrupt though. Jennifer, you had your hand raised. Were you able to say your piece? And now there you go.
No, I pretty much had the same concept as everyone else, just having the ability to be creative and innovative and kind of set your own strategic direction and, you know, to hopefully have financial security and more freedom to choose how you live.
Yeah, I think that's big for everybody, right? Like, you are investing in yourself, and although it's hard work, and you know you're gonna have the long days and a lot of long hours, but at the end of the day, you get to choose those hours and you get to be your own boss. You're working towards something that is meaningful to you. Okay, so let's reflect. Taking the leap, right timing in your value proposition. What makes now the right time? What makes a business a business? What makes my idea valuable? Key considerations when evaluating your business: offering a product or service with the following attributes could have an easier path to acquiring customers. Does your idea solve a real market-based problem? Fits current or consumer behavior. Fits current consumer behavior, sorry. Products or services that fit into, wait, where did we go? Products or services that fit into current systems of behavior will experience less resistance than ones requiring change. If the customer has to change current thinking or actions, the selling cycle will be much longer. Assessing your business. Be sure to do the following when developing your initial business idea. Talk to people, learn what people want, make decisions based on feedback and data. There is going to be a part in this program where we ask you guys to go out into the world and start having conversations.
She sounds fine.
Start getting feedback from people you don't
Right?
really know.
Okay.
Well, you should also, people you do know, but they're probably going to be kinder with some of the feedback you may get on, say, Fremont Street. We've had people go out to Fremont Street and had really interesting feedback. And people are always willing to talk on Fremont Street for whatever reason, alcohol or other reasons. It's a good place to start. Make sure there is a real need. A product or service must fill a need perceived by enough people to be profitable. Figure out what your customers, figure out who your customers are. Why do you think, or who do you think is going to be interested in your product or service? Will they spend money to get it? Talking about your idea. Questions? What is the customer problem that you are solving? In this example, property owners don't always have the time to screen tenants, collect rent, advertise and maintain their property. So basically, in this example, there is a solution for property owners that maybe they don't live in the state and they have property that they're renting. Maybe they have multiple properties and they just don't have the time or the expertise to really do it the right way. How does your product service solve this problem for your customer? We make owning property easy by handling the operations, so property owners can sit back and collect the cash. How is it different from other products or services? What is your competitive advantage? Unlike our peers, we specialize in properties in the Culver City area. Since we live and work in the area, we understand the neighborhood and can provide hands-on experience. Who will buy it? New landlords, absentee landlords, and landlords tired of the headaches of property management will buy our services. Why will they buy it from you? Our background in tenant-landlord law is convenient and efficient, and which are good reasons to hire us. Talking about your idea. There's a 5-minute activity that we're going to do. It's incredibly important to speak with others about your idea, whether you're starting a company or trying to improve an existing one. To do this, you need to be able to communicate the following. What is the customer problem that you're solving? How does your product service solve this problem for your customer? How is it different from other products or services? What is your competitive advantage? Who will buy it? Why will they buy it from you? So let's take 5 minutes. If you guys just want to jot down the answers to these questions.
So the first question is, what's the customer problem that you're trying to solve? So for me, first, I know I had expressed my background in nursing, but also originally I'm from Nigeria. So there's two things for me factor into why I'm doing what I'm doing, but also the need. It helped me recognize the need. Because I didn't grow up here, the way I ate, the things I used were quite different. So my body learns to react to things differently. when in terms of food, there are things that I cannot eat or make me sick. There are things I cannot put on my body because it will give me severe allergies. Well, fast forward, I had my first kid, had a hard time finding body products. We ended up ordering from Europe. Second kid ended up in the hospital because of something I put on him, which was supposedly organic. Third kid, I did not even bother. I just ended up just ordering what I had used on the second kid. It dawned on me that there was a problem. I knew I was not the only one that had this allergies and struggling to find what was safe for babies, because there was not a lot of things that were safe for babies. And fast forward, also working in healthcare, I saw a lot with skin care. I work with a geriatric population. The geriatric population, which is an older generation, two things one of the two problems they have, severely dehydrated, which also in turn affects their skin integrity. So half the time they have problems with skin conditions, half the time their skin is ripping, super dry, bed sores. All these things for me brought me to the place where I realized that was a serious problem. And half the things, the ingredients that were in the products are things that you will not even feed a rat while you're trying to poison it. And that's me trying to be kind with my words. That brought me to a conclusion whereby there has to be a better way to get this done. Spoke to a couple of people. And how did we launch? We had the perfect opportunity. My son's school was doing an entrepreneurial thing. So we launched our product there, see how people responded to it. The response was amazing. And the response was amazing because it solved a need, a genuine need. A lot of parents, of course, it was parents were there. So a lot of them were dealing with kids with eczema, allergy issues, had a grandma, has a mom that has skin issues and have a hard time. Everything that was that so far they had used was either not working or not doing what it was supposed to do or overpriced. So we took all this information into consideration. The response was so big that we ended up within that weekend, setting up social media, setting up a website, making a business card, because people kept asking, down to the samples we have, people wanted to buy the sample that was already used. So we knew that we hit something, and it was not just what we had, it was our sauce for raw material, our pricing, but also packaging. So it was all the things that factored in. A lot of people didn't want things that were in plastics because most of the plastic containers are not safe. If you're going to have things sitting for that long term, and you at least want to make sure that plastic is not leaching into your product, which again, for most people, it's not a big deal. For some people, it was something that they were concerned about. So this is what we did. We solved the problem by figuring out, we're realizing that when I'm not the only one that is going through this, I saw the need from other parents and response, but also my background in healthcare showed me that it was a clear problem that needed a solution. How different is my product? For starters, our sauce to me is a big deal. Our sauce, our products are ethically sourced. A lot of people, of course, it was like, I don't care about that. But to me, it matters because as a business, you want to also have initiatives that is helping, because you want to take money from people. Yes, because the idea is to sell, but also you want your business to be able to help. Yes, solve a need, but also if it can help a group of people attain financial freedom as well, that is a win-win. So we partnered. Okay, please, guys, keep it down.
Yes, Annabelle, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Let's hear from Crystal now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Well, the name of my company is Rushlux. To answer the first question, what is the customer problem that we're solving? It's three main solutions, problems right here. It's the time constraints with people having busy schedules, such as myself. I'm a mom, my husband's deployed most of the time, ordering beauty products and ordering different things from these different beauty platforms, food delivery platforms, fragmented solutions, and then not to mention the poor quality and care. So our solution to that is, we came up with RushLux. So not to mention we're coming up with convenience redefined. So what that means is we're offering a premium beauty delivery and beauty booking as well as beauty shopping all in one seamless app with AI solution platform assistant named Lily. Lily will be able to provide shade matching and skincare profiling for all customers. So the best part is it's not just for women, it's for men as well. So it provides a seamless experience and a time-saving innovation. So how we're different from our customers, I just said it right there. Our competitors such as Sephora, DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, you name it, they're food delivery. So they're not inclusive. The people that'll buy it will be, services from direct to customer, people looking for more personalized solutions. So that's anywhere from ages 18 to 45, millennials to Gen Z. So, and why will they buy it from us? Because it's easier, it's simpler. No other platform is offering the solutions that RushLux is offering, which is all inclusivity for men and women. So whether that's beauty booking, if you need a barber, whether you're trying to shop at Sephora, you don't have to shop from 6, 7 different, 8 different platforms anymore. You can do it all from our single seamless app. So I hope that answers everything.
That does, thank you. Okay, do we want to take one more, and do we have a volunteer in the room? No. Okay, let's take one online. Let's go with Tanya. Beeline?
Tanya's here.
Okay, hi, Tanya. Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, hi. I am Tanya Matthews. My business is theAIemployee.net. What I do is I turn missed calls into opportunities using an AI employee. Once someone calls into the AI employee line, the AI employee will act on your behalf, answer questions on your behalf, and then capture that call information, send you a transcript of that call, and then you can follow up. Or you can have the call transferred to you live. Maybe you're free at the time when the call routes back to you. So how does the product or service solve this problem for the customers? Well, it's AI. It's very interactive. The AI product is trained. For example, let's say if you have a business that is a med spa, you call into the AI employee line and you can ask about Botox or whatever kind of skin product that your business may offer, and the AI will tell you that. You can also program your prices. So when someone is asking about the pricing structure, you can, any other information, the AI employee will relay that information and collect that contact information for you. How is this different from other products and services? Well, it's AI and it's interactive. It's acting on your behalf when you cannot answer your phone. It works. What is the competitive advantage? Well, it's for people who the competitive advantage is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think we're having a child who is
okay.
Not on mute.
Okay. The competitive advantage is that this is a new technology and it's in its infancy, and any business can benefit from it. Whether you're a plumber who works out in the field, a real estate agent, a restaurant, it works for everyone. Who will buy it? It's again something that can work for pretty much any business. When will they buy it from you? Well, I'm currently testing this out with a couple of restaurants. I have a telephone number there in the chat for anyone who wants to test it. I will love the feedback. It's for a restaurant. I cannot deliver. I programmed this to take delivery information, but I cannot deliver it, and we can't send the menu we can't send the order to a POS yet. However, if you do place an order, the AI will transfer you back to a live person. So this is very innovative. It's very high technology in its infancy. It will benefit anyone. It turns your missed calls into opportunities. And I'm excited about it.
That sounds great. You have a question in chat.
Sure.
Yeah, so let's go to Tanya.
Okay. Tanya, are you able to turn calls into missed chats? Yes.
No. Well, Tonya raised her hand to share.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
And now it's down.
All right. Thank you so much. How about Fia Filna?
My name is Sophia, and it's Fia Feline.
Oh.
We are a clothing brand, and so we basically are in the fashion world. So we provide one-of-a-kind statement apparel. How does our product solve my product basically solves the problem because women like to stand out and they don't like to look ordinary. They like to look ordinary. How is it different from other products? Our products are like funky, they're sexy, and they're one of a kind. The competitive advantage, well, I'd love to be the only one. I mean, anyone they like to look like someone else is the only one those types of looks. Who would buy it? The women that will buy our products are women that are into art, entertainers, or like a business fashion woman, somebody who owns already fashion and just likes to create them, that likes to express themselves through fashion. And why will they buy it from me? They'll buy it from us because first, I'm a woman, I'm a single mom. We like to see other single moms win. And we actually have a foundation that we've been working on that will actually kind of help out with single moms. So we have another initiative on the side other than just our t-shirts. So we basically do a lot of t-shirts, but we also have specialty items, and mostly all of our items stand out. They're all different.
Thank you, Sophia.
So that's basically
Sorry.
and that's my idea.
Thank you. Okay, Roxana, is there someone in the room who wants to share? Because we have one more raised hand online from Ty.
I have people looking at me like, please don't look at me, Roxana. The person online.
Okay, Ty, you're gonna have to unmute because I muted you when there was so much noise going on. So it looks like you can speak. Go ahead.
Yes, okay, Ty. Actually, I need to learn how to change the name. My name is actually Antoinette Mims. Actually like going by Tony. And, as I'm listening, I think I have like a little unique situation. The problem, I'm not really, well, I guess I'm selling a service. And the problem that I'm trying to solve is the discrepancies between healthcare providers, and networking with courts, and also as far as the different questions that a lot of people may have, empowering individuals, and trying to make some influence little changes, whether it's through direct assistance. I guess you could say I raise awareness, I educate the public, and I mobilize resources. I work with a lot of clients referencing housing. So I say all that to say this. I have an agency called I Am Me Patient Advocate Agency. And it kind of happened to come by, I guess you say upon chance. We sit down, we think, oh, I need to do this. And it comes from years and years and years of working with other agencies to realize that there was a large gap with a lot of the patients that we serve or the clients that we serve. So I kind of work a lot with the courts. It's called specialty courts, with the justice courts. And what it is, I guess you can say, it's a service that I provide a resource in a system dependent on situation to keep them from going to jail or spending a lot of time in jail. So you go to court because you defaced a hamburger, you go to court because of vagrancy with the new law. So the courts is saying if we were to provide you these services in lieu of jail time, you wouldn't be in jail. So basically it kind of serves the it saves the courts money, but it also provides the client services. With that, I also I assist a lot of the patients with Social Security, so I am SOAR certified, and I work with a lot of the patients with Social Security. So patients who are unable, or clients who are unable to navigate the the system, or people who just don't know, or people that's just been turned away, or patients where everyone feel the need not to help. You have those patients that can't sit still. Probably the patients who don't understand, they have deficits, are paranoid schizophrenics, are dissociative, people who are unable to navigate the system because they remain homeless. So I kind of help a lot with those. I work a lot with the CPS court. So it's kind of
Why does it matter? That's the goal.
but who will buy it will be basically the people in need of services. And why will they buy it from you? Because they need it and they need help. And there is a very, I'm gonna say, a good success rate in what it is that I do. So it's kind of hard. I'm just trying to bring it all together because right now it's so overwhelming. I have so many patients that come in. I cannot keep up with the services. So I'm just trying to bring it together, probably scale back a little bit and focus on what I'm really good at versus trying to solve all the problems that I'm unable to do. So
That, I think that happens a lot with people helping other people, is you wanna help everybody. And it's hard to just focus on, okay, this is what I'm good at, and trying, to focus on that and not research other solutions that you may not be an expert in. But that just makes you a good person. So thank you for sharing. Okay, so let's get back to, sorry for anybody we missed. We're running a little bit low on time here. 6:53, got it. Okay, so the elevator pitch. Tell me about your business, which most of you guys have just done. Your elevator pitch should contain the following elements. An attention-grabbing first line. Include what you do, who you serve, how you solve the problem, and the top benefit. Example, we provide small businesses with low-cost software support solutions so they can afford, or so they can focus on their customers. What? Provide software support solutions who? To small businesses, how? Low-cost business doesn't have to hire software support. Benefit, they can focus on their customers. Your elevator pitch should contain the following elements. A description of the problem being solved. Example, did you know that 20% of small businesses report that technology troubleshooting is a contributing factor to reduce sales and customer satisfaction? A description of what makes your product or service unique. Example, our certified technicians are on call 24 hours a day to serve our clients by chat or phone. In fact, our own privacy secured software has company technology profile ready so we can quickly get your team back on track. Outside of class, here's your homework. Work on your elevator pitch. You guys want to jot these? Oh, we shared these, right? They are on Disco. You don't have to jot them down. They're on Disco. But if you don't have access to Disco, and if you're coming late, Andrew is your guy. Andrew at StartUpNV.org.
Yes.
Okay.
I will read my emails from people tomorrow.
He will read, huh?
I will read my emails from people having access
Oh,
issues.
so he will respond. Anybody with access issues, if you email him tonight, he'll respond tomorrow. Okay, so your first question is answer the question, what does the business do? Second, use the words work with, want, or offer. 3, state how your business solves a problem or offers a solution. 4, describe what makes your business unique. 5, tell a quick story. We're gonna get better at this, guys. I know sometimes you're like, I need to get all this information in, and I only have like 2 minutes to do it, and the 2 minutes turns into like 8. We're gonna help you figure this out. Don't worry, this is your homework. Once you have created this, go out and get some feedback. Remember when I mentioned Fremont? Fremont is fun when you ask people questions. All right, mentor sessions. Classes on Wednesdays are at CSN Charleston campus. please jot this down. It's in emails too, I think. So 6375 West Charleston Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada 89146. Please double check. CSN has more than one campus. Make sure you're going to the right one. Room WCD-101 auditorium in the D building. Mentor sessions start after class from 7 to 8 p.m. So we're doing the class too, right? So they will be there at 6.
Could you clarify session, but then mentor session?
Excuse me.
Hi. Yes.
Hi, this is Grace. The screen, the frame right before this one that had our homework assignment on it. I was just wondering, yes, if I could just have that really quick. Thank you so much. All good. Thank you.
So our session will still start at 6 at CSN. So be there for the session. It starts at 6. Mentor sessions start at 7. Both will be there on Wednesday. Again, remember, there's more than one CSN location. Make sure you're going to the right one.
Thank you guys for all this info.
All this info is in Disco.
Will you be online Wednesday, or we have to come to class on Wednesday? I was a little confused by how y'all schedule it.
So Wednesdays are the mentorship sessions. Mentors are only in person. So if you want to meet the mentors, have conversations with them, get some advice, some feedback, mentorship is in person on Wednesdays. Mondays, we encourage everybody to also, if you can, attend online. Here's the reason. The space that we're currently in on Mondays will not fit the over 300 people that have signed up for this program. CSN will fit close to the 300 people that will sign or that have signed up for this program. Plus, because our mentors are there and they're in person, we're trying to make sure we accommodate with a space big enough for everybody who wants to be there to see the mentors. And again, I'm telling you guys,
Yes.
it is very valuable. Trust me.
She's talking about it. Ooh, I'm sorry. Yes, it is very valuable to come in person, and that's why we had to move away from our regular downtown location. We're just not big enough to accommodate all of you folks and the mentors too. So we've gotten the auditorium over at Building D. It has a name, but I don't know what it is. It's that orange building there. And so we'll have our class session, which will be broadcast via Zoom, and then we'll stop the recording and the people will break up into their mentoring teams. It's a big enough auditorium that people will be able to go find a set of chairs that are a little bit removed from the others so that you guys can hear each other and the mentor speaking.
Will we have to do the pitch on Wednesday, or is that just?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to call on people at different times. We're going to ask people every time to work on their pitch. In the end, on the 5th, I think, of March is when we have our rehearsal. And then we're going to be pitching to each other on Friday and Saturday. But we want to get you used to the notion of talking about your business in front of others. And the way that the earlier slide laid it out is like, that is the quickest 2 or 3 sentences about what your business does. It's actually called a value proposition. They called it an elevator pitch, but it's the value proposition that says what you do, who you help, and how it helps them. And yes, so here we are. What does the business do? Who does it help? How does it help them? And if you can tell a quick story, that's great. But it really only takes a couple of sentences. When it comes to the pitch that we're going to do on demo day, that has a formula you should follow, but we'll be teaching you about that later on in this class.
Thank you, Maggie. I just wanted to answer a question I saw in chat. If the mentor assignments are predetermined, and if so, how do we find out? Those will be in Disco tomorrow as well. They are predetermined. You'll be assigned to one of our currently 8 mentors. However, if someone's area of expertise really draws you in, their personality, their hair, one of them has really cool hair, whatever, you are very welcome to change over. So I will give you guys that information in Disco tomorrow just for your knowledge. It is very easy to go to the person you're with just for the first one for first time doing it. But of course, you are welcome to spread out whoever draws you in the most. And again, Disco, shoot me an email if you have any questions. I will drop it one more time in the chat. And yes, thank you, Roxana.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Another question. If we can't show up on Wednesday, can we still go online?
yes, you
Yes.
can join online. You're just gonna miss the mentors.
Okay, thank you.
So we like to do a pre-program survey. We're hoping that everybody will do one for us. We're trying to understand or ask a few questions on what you would like to get out of this and some other fun questions to get to know you a little better. And so please do that. There's a QR code for that. Also, for anybody who has not checked in, there's a QR code to check in. Make sure you do so we know that you attended. And Andrew, do you want to drop that chat for check-in again on the chats? Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. Just going back really quick because Maggie brought it up earlier. Is your program schedule again. If you just want to, for anybody who joined late, if you want to take a look at what's coming up, here it is.
Give me 1 second. Let me grab that.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Our normal class is at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. So the mentorship sessions are from 7 to 8. So Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is your normal session. Come in person or virtual. If you want to see the mentors, which we strongly advise you do, then you have to be there in person from 7 to 8 on Wednesday.
Oh, yes, come for the class too. That's generally how we're trying to make it work. Class first and then mentoring. We're going to break up into groups and spread out across the auditorium.
We have snacks. I normally would have hustled this a lot earlier, but we have snacks for anybody that wants to join on Mondays. Okay.
All right, and I put the link in there for Disco. So if you don't think that you have been invited to Disco yet, you should be able to do it that way. I think I sent bruce22wcs@gmail an invitation, and then I found this link. So there you go, gang.
Thanks, Maggie. For anybody wondering in the class, the Wizard of Oz voice you hear is actually Maggie, who is...
I have my camera turned on. They can see me.
People in the room can't.
Well, okay, that's true.
That's Maggie. She's actually in the other room over there. That's Maggie. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you Wednesday. Don't forget, 6 p.m. is the actual class, and then 7 p.m. is a mentorship session. Mentorship session, you have to be in person. All right. Oh, Jennifer, do you have a question?
Oh, just a quick one. Would it be possible to get your slides? Because there was a little confusion. I didn't catch everything that I wanted to catch.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Andrew's quizzing me again. They're in Disco. So you can find all of our slides in Disco. Plus, we do actually record these sessions and we share them. They take about a day or two for us to get up on our YouTube channel, right, Maggie? So this one should be available Wednesday or Thursday?
Yes, but everything will be in Disco. So we'll put one link to the playlist. So all of our sessions that are recorded are going to be in the playlist, and hopefully with the most recent one at the top. And it does take a bit of time to download the video, edit it, and then upload it again to YouTube. So it does take like a little bit more than a day to get it done.
Oh, goodness gracious. Are we going to be on YouTube with my hair looking like this?
Oh, no.
Don't turn your camera on. You don't have to.
Well, I was trying to be, team oriented. Like, oh, Lord.
Don't worry, girl.
Yeah, usually when the slides are being shared, we can't see the faces of the people who are talking. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming tonight. We'll see you Wednesday over at CSN. We'll see some of you online, but you're always going to be welcome on Wednesdays over at CSN. We'd love to say that everybody's welcome on Mondays, but we just won't fit if everybody comes. So if you have the ability to join on Mondays on Zoom, that will be easier for us.
Okay.
Thanks so much, everyone.
Thanks, guys. See you on Wednesday.